Alrighty, I'm here. I'm ready to play. I've made a lot of progress last night and a lot of regress. I started blowing up my relationships with many different people at once, including Daddy. But he blew up his with mine too. I'm starting to, just like in life, I'm attracted to him. I got the infatuation, the hormones are flowing, and then their personality or their character, once I get to know them, becomes so repulsive that it overrides all of that. And that's what's happening with Daddy. I have my partners not trusting me, Kasrugi, and me and Kara. She's not being as cooperative as she used to either. So just like in life, the strain that is put on interpersonal relationships over time, it started to show its usual head. Hmm. There's a pun in there. I'm sure of it. Let's get to the game. Here we go. Oh, okay. There we go. Share. All right. Hopefully you can all see the screen. It looks like this dude wants me to talk to him. What you got to say? Why is it so slow?
Looks
Talk
like we
then.
have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy Boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window.
I could have told you that. Who didn't see that
Nothing will
coming?
make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
Why did she tell us all of this?
What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
I'm not sure she had to lie. I wouldn't
If
have
not
known.
you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
Something is off here.
You think so? She seemed forthcoming. Unusually so. Being forthcoming about some things is a good way to obscure other things.
That's certainly true.
The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us back here soon enough.
I'm not leaving yet. I'm not done with her.
Officer,
Ooh,
what
look her
brings
in
you
the
up
eye.
here in the rain?
Let me see if I can increase my volition. Hang on, lady. What is my volition? Where is volition? Right here. Okay. Would the glasses do it? Nothing. All right, I'll just remember that it's there, but I don't want to risk it right now. Ooh, what's up in here? What you got in this little room?
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Where does this lead to?
I don't know. It is not the first closed
I
door
wonder if
we
it
found
leads
in
to
this building. There
the
is
secret
also your
passage.
mysterious blue kitchen door.
Right.
I don't know. The further we get,
You're
the
a
more this
detective.
building
We're
seems
supposed to
be tied the
explore and
case.
investigate. You don't just
The
like say, "Oh, it's
vigilantes,
a
the
door.
cadaver,
I have no interest
and
in where
a
it might
number
go."
of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant.
Okay, good. I could say something, but I'm not going to because I don't gloat.
No, still a mini investigation.
It's barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the brackets.
I gotta get my physical instrument up. Let's take a look at that. It's pretty high. It's at a 4. Plus, I have a bonus that it's still low. Wow. I think the tank top was the only thing that gave me more physical instrument. Yeah. Fine, have it your way. I'm ready to go to talk to Daddy again and then go back to the dock. Let her sit out there and smoke all night. And I still have the gay to go talk to. Did I get everything in here? Hang on.
This medicine cabinet is stocked with Pill bottles rattle. Necra, this is used to... The lieutenant glances.
I guess I did. All right. You know what, though? Hang on. I gotta do one little thing. Take your glasses off if you're gonna go talk to Daddy. It lowers your authority score. In fact, let me check my scores. Savoir faire from the shoes. Can't really do anything about that. All right. In fact, I'm gonna stop calling him Dad. Ooh, the disco's on. They're getting ready for tonight, baby. I'm gonna just call you Titus. Hey, Tight. No, that's a bad nickname.
It's
Let's
you
just go
again.
with Titus.
What is it?
I'm gonna tell you what it is. First of all, you lied to me. Second of all, you're not as cute as you think you are.
Fuck! I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
Oh, I get a point.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
I could. He just did. It's look. It's right there in
Oh, shut up and stay out of this,
black
Liz.
and white, white and black.
He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
That's not what she
She's
says.
just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the
I do
traumatic
understand. I work
experience.
in trauma. You,
She's shutting down.
being a cop
She
is all
doesn't
about
fucking
trauma.
trust you.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type.
I do know the type.
She's fucked up.
This is a diversion. Stay on track.
Cut the bullshit. She told you
Lawman.
the truth.
I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her.
His hands become fists.
Uh-oh. Am I about to get beat up by
You
Titus?
went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
Titus Hardy!
Success.
Listen to
Titus
mama.
backs off.
Oh, see.
Fist down.
Good thing I had my glasses off. I might have got punched.
Goddamn.
This
no
is like I
one
said,
tells you to put your fists
Art
down.
imitates life in more realistic ways than I even realized. This happened to me in real life. Let's see. No one tells you. Goddamn, no one tells you to put your fist down.
Everard personally sent me to take care
So
of this.
you know Everard.
If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
When she's angry, she emphasizes the S. It gives her voice a strangely hypnotic quality. Her lips barely
I'm gonna have to
move
try
as
that
she speaks.
on panel.
Frankly, it's a bit terrifying.
Who can I get to
Someone
get me
has to
angry?
rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
Look, Copper. We know that that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to
Why
it
did
on
y'all
tape.
say it in the first
Show
place?
it to him,
It's up
T.
to, no, this is...
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit. And then come back
Oh.
and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
I got a tape player in my room.
This is their last play, this tape. Their story is in tatters, a mess. It might be nice to listen to, but at this point, you don't need to.
Where did you get this tape?
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no universe.
Oh, I know how to bug
degree for
people. I
that.
bug people outside.
We have machines. We're in logistics. How do you think a harbor works?
Why
It's
are you talking like a
advanced
robot?
stuff.
Understood? You've listened in on their communications. How long?
Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
Which one of you is doing
It's
the
not
work?
advanced. You just hold up in a coop all day, writing down what they say. It gets hot
They
as
got
hell
the
in
fat
there.
guy doing it.
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important.
Fat Angus.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio genius or something. Those notes are some in-depth stuff. Indexes and shit.
All right, I'm going to go try to listen to it on my own and then come back and
Don't
talk
forget
to
your
them.
tape, lawman.
Take the
Come,
tape.
You do that. Oh,
Door Gunner
Keep it.
Megamix.
maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday.
Alright, how do I get out of here? Okay. Alright, what needs leveling? This is not increased yet, is it? No. Neither is interfacing. How do I get these up? I need my caps raised. Okay, in the meantime, I notice this gets used a lot. Visual, no, conceptualization. This will help me see that map.
You stare at the great door gunner megamix. If only you had a boombox. The tape feels ominous. Upon it, the dead speak. Respect the tape.
I'm gonna go respect it right now. Come on. We got a mega mix to listen to. He's been carrying around that little plastic bag of money all day. That's sad.
The compact tape
He
player
picks up
is
money
still
off the
and
street,
silent.
puts it in a
Seems
plastic
it is
bag
completely broken down now.
for a
The
living.
machine was made in
This would have been very helpful with the Megamix, but it isn't anymore. My Kinema only comes with radio.
Oh,
Let's try to find a new tape player. Perhaps we should talk to Roy at the pawn shop.
that's a good idea. Okay. Let's go talk to Roy. Ooh, in a couple of hours, the gay will be back from his Monday rendezvous. Plus, and one other thing, you slept with that girl. I thought we had a thing. Anyway, I'm done with you. You ain't my daddy. Roy. Here we go. Roy, Titus cheated on me and he's a liar. Anyway, you have
Hello again. How can I help you?
something that
tape.
plays a tape.
We have boom boxes for
Those.
sale that will play it. Check the shelves.
Okay. Alright, let's find one. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go back to my
The
room.
boomboxes on the shelf look well loved and well traveled. Chipped. Then one especially catches your eye.
The cheap one.
Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Shopkeep, the Stereo 8 approved machine. Can I just play a tape on one of the boom boxes real quick?
Sorry, man. I can't be giving
It's for
out
police
freebies.
business.
Is the Harman Welsh W2
$12.
made in Vespa, designed in Seoul, plays all reel-to-reel formats, 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 reals.
Can I get a police
A
discount?
discount?
He seems like an experimental man. And what sonic experience is more experimental than the Door Gunner Megamix? Certainly it'd give you a discount if he knew you'd play that.
4 real is offensively low,
Oh.
but just this one. For the music,
I'll do it.
concrete, cop.
I'll do it. I'll
And
do it.
here you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll...
I'll do it. Alright.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click.
Let's hear
You
it.
push, command set, and the tape starts
Violent
spinning.
static.
Violent static and machine sounds fill the air.
This isn't Revachon. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
Oh, this sounds like some of
The
the music I
hardware.
listen to.
That's the son of a Kvalson crane.
Okay, so he's
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too.
What did the chickens ever do to you?
Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice.
Is this toxic masculinity?
I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done.
This doesn't
mentally.
sound like the corpse that I talked to.
I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter.
Oh, there goes my channel.
The dance floor upstairs. Do it Kohoi style.
This is not my content, YouTube. What's Kohoi?
Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arete on your portal reel. The tape stops spinning.
What was that at the very end? What do you think? Who's this Cordy? What's Kohoi? I
End
did
of
have that
recording.
question. What do you think?
It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
I think he sounded all right.
Indeed, but
There's more going on here than we know.
it seemed authentic enough. Still,
There's more going on here.
You're being all
it
mysterious and
seemed
everything.
authentic enough. Yes, it was just locker room talk.
There's
No,
more going on here than we know.
I don't believe that. I just was exhausting all the options. That's who's this Cordy? What's
A
Kohoi?
village on the Samaran Isola in
The South Safre conflict is an ongoing proxy war between Grad and Safre. It's
All right.
Who knows?
a symbol of
One
Who's
of
this
the other
Cordy?
mercenaries, I think. The one he was talking to. A friend
right.
of his.
What then? What now?
I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony,
We
at
do.
least to some degree.
We do have that. I agree. Talk to Class A. Yeah, it looks like all roads lead back to her. Okay. Thank you. What's your name? Roy. I hope you have more cigarettes in that pack, because it's going to be a long night for you, lady. I'm tired of these people running me around, lying, deceiving. I'm an honest cop. Get out here. No, not that way, this way. Alright, let me auto-save it. Quick save it. You have to access. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna after I do all this questioning. I'm headed there. That's my next stop. They keep bringing me back to this
Officer.
girl.
What brings you up here in the rain?
I'm glad you asked. Titus Hardy gave us a recording where the dead man states his
She
intention
puts her coffee cup
to
down.
grape word you.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me.
She doesn't
Well, it's
care.
your word against a
If
dead
anything,
man.
she sounds amused.
Where did they get this recording exactly?
Don't worry
It's
about it.
intercepted radio
Don't
chatter
tell.
from
She
the
don't need to know all that.
recorded
That's
via
police
the
and her
encryption station. It's authentic
organs.
enough.
Don't give out our
Does he say he's
techniques.
gonna do it soldier of the apocalypse style?
Those are the exact words he used.
Yeah. That was practically his pickup line.
Oh, you hang out at the same club as
A
I
memory
do. I get
surfaces
it.
in her tired neocortex. It's not entirely unpleasant.
Did he say whores a lot?
Yeah, he did.
Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style? He liked the way it sounded when he said it. As to Kohoi, he wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little cohoy.
Is it
It
like
wasn't
Vietnam?
his
Let's see.
everything.
Why did he say things like that?
Yes, was he bragging?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure he did all those things, then integrated them into his idea of normalcy to keep on living until they just sort of turn into his, what's the word I'm looking for?
Coping mechanism?
Running joke. I was gonna say running
Oh.
joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines
Who's
got
Lely?
way. He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Khohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezud all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani ceramic armor, which he wore in bed
The
and
armor.
in the
That was
shower.
his kink outfit. Oh, wow, I would have never guessed. I should have, knowing this game. You like this kind of stuff?
We're all scraping up any happiness we can
I
find,
know it,
officer.
lady.
Going around with our little scouring sticks. You, your first love, Mr. Khohoi here.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things? He and Martinez, I mean?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward.
That seems healthy.
He seemed
Or
He
healthier,
seemed happy,
at least.
I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
What kind of man was he? Before you go, ask for details.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Thank you for
Does it
clearing
look
that
like
up,
I'm not?
miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has to say now.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee.
Now that
and
you've had some
smiles.
time, can you tell us more about the victim?
Like, for example, his name?
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
A
That sounds
nickname?
gay.
I guess. He came from Lelystad.
Lily.
It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use.
Lelystad. That's a good start. It just occurred to me, colleague. We still haven't performed the field autopsy on the deceased.
Right, because we can't find anybody to help us get the body down. The
questions I have
cops
assumed
don't
some
seem to
kind
know how
of
to do it
formal
either.
regional part. I suggest we go and perform it now and return once we've brought ourselves up to date.
I have another question first.
All right, but quickly. She has endured that sight long enough.
The young woman nods in silence.
Like, for example,
Actually, officer,
a nickname?
I guess.
Lelystad. It just occurred to... The questions I have assume some kind of foreknowledge on our part. I suggest we go and perform it now and
Okay, let's
excuse
go.
the delay, miss. The situation will be addressed now.
The young woman nods.
I think you're under her spell. Alright, so... I still think we should go to the docks. Alright, let's go see what's left over of Measurehead. After I sicked myself on him with the disco kick. I measured his head with the side of my shoe. It was the perfect fit. And it's also raining. Oh, wait a minute. What? I thought...
Do not presume this has drastically altered our race dynamic.
It was just something I had to
Our
do.
personal dynamic has changed. A little.
He means very little.
Okay, well, how do I get... Do I have to kick him again? Every time? Where is... Where am I supposed to... Is it here? Hurry up. Oh. Oh! Yeah! Whole new room. The door is locked. Guess you have no choice but to talk to the union leader. The radio is emitting strange buzzing sounds. Every worker, member of the board. That's what Joyce said. This is Dewey typewriter. Demand democracy. The drawers are locked. Someone left the coffee machine on. The dark liquid looks almost sentient. Sentient coffee. That sounds good right now. Hopefully some money. Can I still...
second glance, someone has forgotten to...
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave the...
Unless they did it on
what's
purpose.
inside. The drawer opens smoothly. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, and the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Coulon. Cold
Sounds
City,
like standard
La
corruption.
Belle. It's
to
hard
me.
to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Let me check my volition.
Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics.
Look at the
It
note.
appears to be a to-do list. Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes.
Leo.
Special whirling borscht. Water Everart's plants. Sweep office floor. More banners. All items on the list have been crossed out,
Look
and the
him a
note
to-do
itself is crumpled.
Everard Clare, probably. The head of the Debarders Union. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating.
The
No, but we
special
could-
borscht seems a
We
bit
might be able
odd
to
on the
find him
list.
through this.
What is so special about this borscht? Code for drugs,
Take another look at
Booze?
the note.
blood. Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes. Special whirling borscht. Water Everart's plants. Sweep office floor. More banners. All items on the list have been crossed out, and the drawer slides shut.
Take the note. All right, let's see what else there is to look at. Oh, all kind of stuff. Okay, including in the bathroom. Why don't we start there? Money, drugs. Okay. Ooh, I need to raise my health up. Glasses! Here, let me change these out. Hang on. I got some new, and I got a new tool. Oh, that thing. -1 to drama. So this is helpful when I'm inspecting. Plus, they look really cool. Look, watch. Come on, look here. Look at this. I hate his hair, though. He needs a haircut. All right. And then what do the other glasses give me? Logic. So visual calculus or logic. What does drama do? Oh, it helps me lie. So when I need to lie, I need to take these glasses off. They interfere with my ability to lie. All right. What's this? A postcard, which I can pawn. An antler. Dear antlers. It's a book with antlers on it. La fumée, the smoker, or the chimney. Cover it's King Frizzell with a pair of white antlers growing out of his
The
head.
front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Frizzell.
Why
Because
Frizzell?
Frizzell was incompetent, foolish, and, to your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just column after column of closely set
What's
text,
on the couch? What
interrupted
is that
occasionally
red
by little. After rifling the
carpet-looking thing
pages
rolling
with your
out?
thumb several times, you return to the table of content. The magazine is divided into several sections. International developments, Kunst und Kultur, comrade. As you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression, du cristal a la fumée. This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures
Turning
of
to
capitalist
smoke under
ideology
communism.
turn to smoke under communism.
Who y'all would choose smoke over crystalline structure? No wonder y'all are so.
But
Oh,
like the structures
God.
of capitalist ideology, we too are at
This
risk
game
of
makes me
going
hate
a la
commies even
fumée.
more.
Unlike many publications which are content
Just because they're
to
such
spoon-feed
idiots.
their readers reassuring drivel, La
Who would choose
Fumée is
smoke over
committed to
crystal?
telling the radical truth. Even only 4 issues in, and it sounds like they've already alienated their readership. So
Dumb.
please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics, culture, and international
Kim, I think
affairs,
this is a
please consider
communist magazine.
What do you expect? It was laying around the office of the Debarders Union. They're probably bankrolling the thing.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. This section includes a long, tedious critique of. You also skip over an article about heavy fuel.
it over
Face
right
it,
now.
you really aren't interested. You flip back to the front.
What is
It takes a
Kunst and
moment,
Kultur?
but gradually it dawns on you
Arts.
that Kunst und Kultur must mean arts and culture. Why they decided to title this one section in Volda is beyond you. It evokes a sense of recognition and fellowship among those privileged enough to understand. As you leaf through this section, you come across several reviews of recent radio plays, as well as a brief artist spotlight featuring a local artist identified only as CS. The main feature, though, is a long essay titled Tip Top Tournée, a critical Mazovian. The Tip Top Tournée is an inter-Isolari racing series, mostly known for its high speeds. Ludicrous,
let's see
this
about this
so-called artist spotlight is really just a brief Q&A, made all the briefer by the sub. That certainly sounds like a certain delinquent youth who likes to harass you from her balcony.
Who? Oh yeah, that girl with the oil, the paint that's really oil.
You think you're settling in for
Cindy
a
the
relaxing
Skull.
recap of the most recent season, maybe sprinkled with some nice anecdotes about a few of the more colorful drivers. Instead, you find yourself skimming a 10,000-word feature about all the politically problematic aspects of
Like I said, art imitates
Where
life.
to even start? For
They do
one,
the same
there's
thing in
the
this
crass
world.
commercialism of its sponsorships. And then there's the practically criminal emphasis on deadly motorcraft. So, all of it, basically.
Hang on, who wrote this
Oddly
stuff?
enough, this article has 2 bylines. Nasteb and Kalada Banal.
Nasty B.
There's no way those are real names. Have you ever met anyone named Exilus?
Actually.
Come on, they're plainly pseudonyms.
What's so bad about sponsorships?
Under capitalism, the article says, every pursuit has its price. Every pleasure, even one as elemental as the joy of racing others around a track, is reduced to an advertising
So
opportunity.
y'all. Oh my God, y'all have no life if that's what
Thus, the so-called
y'all have to worry
tourney
about.
becomes a competition between increasingly meaningless brand signifiers. Your
Why are
discount
communists
laundry
so empty
detergent
and
racing
dead and
against
soulless
a pack
inside?
of Astra cigarettes, or even a fritter. And that precisely is what's problematic about it. Were it not for the promise of random, spectacular violence, audiences would quickly lose at the end of the
problematize
day. It's the destruction
everything.
of
At least
these
we're not feeding people to lions anymore.
750,000 real races that you're really watching for. Sure, you think that, but subconsciously, it's the visions of brand names being engulfed in flames.
No,
that
I'm
you
sorry, you
crave.
don't know my subconscious
It's
better than
the
I do.
stilted language and overconfident tone. That's the real giveaway here. The magazine stares back at you
Kim,
defiantly.
you wouldn't believe how
It's pretty
badly
sure
written
you just don't get
some
it.
of these articles
I
are.
can imagine. Something tells me there's not exactly a glut of young communists itching to write about Tip Top for La Fumée. If I had to wager, I'd say they've never even seen the inside of a motor, much less a motor race. I take what
You flip
Right,
back to the
it's-
front of the magazine.
They use their
The
imaginations
table
a
of
lot.
contents unfold. Unsurprisingly, much of this section is taken up with articles. You skim the headlines. Paint the harbor red and white. Martinez tames the wild pines.
Okay.
Finally, there's a brief
Wow,
article by the
damn.
writer, G. Martin, accusing the owner of the Cape Side apartments of illegally attempting to evict certain communist tenants simply for not having. According to these editorials, private enterprise is simply a means of organizing labor that would already happen. It goes on to call the wild pines a nightmarish transnational leech sucking the life from the laboring classes of Martin. You flip back to the front of the magazine. Unsurprising, you skim. Finally, there's a brief article by the writer,
Charging rent just
G.
to live
Martin,
somewhere is pretty
accusing the
outrageous. Wouldn't
owner
it be
of the
better if
Capeside
labor and
apartments
capital
of,
could reach some
according
kind
to
of
these
reasonable
editorials, there
accommodation?
can be no accommodation with the forces of. You flip
This
back
is trying
to
to
the front of the
indoctrinate me into communism. Put that away. What's this? A telephone?
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, tokens unavailable due to strike.
I'll try
Use
it out.
change. The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
Interfacing. Do I have anything that can help? I don't want to waste 10 cents. Put the gloves on. Let me switch out the gloves.
The already familiar cold touch of plastic. It's unclear if you actually have muscle memory.
Just because I
Right
can't
now,
remember a
your fingers
phone
just
number?
drawing vaguely occult patterns in the air. Undoubtedly, no. Sure, why not? Nothing tricky about that.
Alright, at least I know this is up here to try out. Look where we are, baby. I could get my uniform. Collecting rainwater. Okay. What kind of power is this going to give me?
The tarpaulin cloak is still hanging on the rail.
Grab it.
As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like I will shield you from the elements and give my life for yours.
+1 to esprit de corps and shivers. What does this give me? +1 to esprit de corps. So the cloak is already superior. Look at that! Wow! But when I do the map, I need to switch into this jacket. Alright. Look at daddy now. Alright, let me... It's just the hat doesn't go with the outfit. Nor do the gloves. But the hat gives me extra knowledge. Wow, I need to save here. Now that I got that cloak. Hey, African. The door at the top. Let's see. It's ordered because we order it. Humans have the ability to order it. I know, because you're brain rotted. We've already been through this. You're like a character out of this game. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not lost. I'm supposed to be more loving. I don't know how. I'm working on it. I mean everything I say. Just pretend like I said it in a more loving way. Alright, what's here? Commodore Red. Oh, and potent Pilsner. At least 3 packs worth of cigarette butts.
All those empty wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really, really hard here.
Did I do this?
Well, yes, I think we can say with
This is my little
relative
party
confidence that
spot?
it was.
How come it took me so long to get up here? And why did I have to access it through the union office? That's a strange place to party. Looks like I had a lot of fun.
It really, really doesn't.
Hang on, I'm not done. Oh, another bottle. That's it? All that partying in one bottle? Ooh, is this a gun? Another bottle. Another bottle. All that partying's gonna pay off. Hang on, there's another bottle. Right here. I can't wait to go turn these bottles in. Is this the crane operator?
This is the night watchman's
night
booth. The name on the door reads
René
Arnoux.
Arnoux.
Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
Okay, I'm gonna listen to him.
The chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. A thin grey pillow is attached to the seat, secured to the stiles by black ribbons. The drawers are empty, save for old timesheets and receipts. One small box, however, does hold some cheap painkillers. Oh boy, where to start? Elevated
why
risk
don't we
of
leave
dementia,
this alone?
mini strokes, prophet's disease,
Increased sensitivity to
sudden death,
opera.
hair death. Maybe this was a bad idea. You stand and exit the booth.
If you must. But please.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously
There's a
organized.
picture.
It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, René, is dressed in a royal...
Why did you take that picture of René?
Because I'm gonna ask him about it.
You're really interested in that old soldier. Not sure I understand your fascination, but sure.
All right, let's take a look at this. It's because you're not as good of a detective as I am. These two. Okay, interesting. All right, where else can I go? What can I do? This is... That's those apart... Oh yeah, I remember that door. Look, we can go down here now. Ooh. Great machines in quiescence. White pines are printed on the screen covering. A composite eye of halogen. There's all kind of stuff to look at up here. How do I get to it? Ah, wait, hang on, there's something here.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and
Go and stop.
are faded with use. It seems
The
Marsh
crane.
on, arrête, off. With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Nice. Ooh, it shook the whole world.
And with a surprisingly quiet, the harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose. Moving this container, of course. For this purpose.
I can't see how that was worth the ruckus, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
The crane does not return.
Okay. We're gonna go look at this. Hang on, what's this? Look at all that money. I'm up to $3.13 now. Kavala soon. Okay. What is in here?
Before you stands a cargo container.
Lieutenant, I think there's something special
Is
about
this
this
like your
container.
thing with that wall again? You do? Because I don't.
What? Why
There
not?
are a million containers here. Why are you fixing
It was hanging from the crane. Maybe there's contraband in there.
There may very well be, but we are not here to look for that. We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to get the body...
Open the
You
door.
attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked.
There's
To
a
your
way to
left,
get in there.
No reply.
Persuade the door to open.
Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Because getting physical wasn't an option.
Because what wasn't an option?
Using my body
Now is
over
not
my
the time
wits.
to get philosophical, detective.
There's always a time to be philosophical. There's never a time to not be philosophical. I can't imagine a second of the day without being philosophical. What's over here? Oh, wow. How do we get up here? Money, 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 money. Ooh, hang on. Come back. There's a little thought bubble. The shipyard is oddly quiet. The great machines are sleeping. The speaker tower is silent. Wow. Alright, let's grab this. People leave money in the weirdest places here. Burnt coffee. Ooh, more. What is this? Money. There's a person.
Container, container,
Leo,
nice and red.
the assistant to Everard.
Container.
The lyrics to this Container song, the accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's...
Container, container, used to be well paid.
Hi.
Everard, he looks after everyone. I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost?
What
You're
is
not
it
one
with
of
you
them-
people
I
at
mean,
Scabs?
I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat. Just some of the other
Oh,
guys
Lord.
don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
You're Ubi, right?
Oh yes, born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had people
Okay.
say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come.
Thank you for clarifying.
What are you
that,
doing
sir.
with the containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here.
That's a
yes,
red
I
check.
am. Yes, I am.
I
So
bet I
it's
could
easier
improve
for the
my
crane
logic.
operators to spot them. Sure, mister. About what?
Hang
Bye
on.
bye now.
I'm not done. I just gotta change outfits right quick. I know there was something that gave me more logic. These glasses? Yeah. Change out of these. Put these on.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes, wisdom withers if not shared. And old Leo is always... Oh, that one.
Told you.
Wait, where? What? Oh, what are you doing
Oh,
with the
I'm
containers?
just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
I'm gonna
So
try
it's
it.
easier for the crane operator.
The containers
Yes!
in the yard are green in Wild Pine's livery, and the mountains rising behind Leo is all red in Union color. It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the
And that
container
girl had the
yard's
red
core.
paint. This looks like a massive redecorating operation.
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarders Union logo on them.
Leo, has anyone told you why you need to change the covers?
No, not really. Mr. Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone.
Why? You've been very
oh,
helpful.
no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all.
Where is everyone?
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate. But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
What trouble did they get into?
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that.
You could tell me.
That's union, but him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time off.
But what did they actually
I
do?
guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details, Well, that's just how boys are, you know.
I do know.
I haven't been in a fight since I was in...
Easy, Leo. Let's keep this on the hearty.
Look at him. It's not going to be anything useful anyway.
What kind of
Too
fight
late.
did they get into?
Leo's mouth is still moving, and the word now he's talking about some drunk sawmill owner who... No.
Oh, most of the guys were honest.
So no one is...
Not... But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everett said... Oh, I'm not really Him and his boys stirred up something... No, I don't think they killed anyone. Let's better talk about something else.
He probably doesn't know anything anyway.
Do you work here?
Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job. I'm like Mr. Everett's right hand. Actually,
Yeah.
Miss
I found your note. Let's talk
real
about your
pretty
note.
lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do. Oh, Lizzie, she is a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly.
He respects that word.
School will do that
That's
to you.
But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood, knows everybody and gets along. If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have... Doctor
Why not? Is
Lemaitre
she
said
human?
so. And she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years she has.
Law school? Could she be talking about the union fixer? A...
Looks like it.
I'm not sure what a fixer is, but she is a real nice girl. Smart as a whip.
Is she
too.
black?
Telling the gardener you know her name might throw her off. Perhaps something to consider later.
Are you the Leo who wrote the
Oh,
note?
yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What was it about the
yes.
borscht?
I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike. It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done. Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy
That
and
guy in the
fighting
kitchen.
spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling and rat. Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad. Oh, sure, mister. Sure.
He didn't actually understand what you meant, and now he's just nodding along.
I'm looking for the
Oh,
leader
you
of
want
the
Mr.
dock
Everett
workers.
then?
Yeah.
He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood. Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar.
Where can
and I
we
went to
find
this-
them?
Oh, Mr. Everett is usually in his office, of course. But he already left for the day. He always leaves around 10 p.m.
Okay. Ooh. Hang on. Come back here. There's a bubble. How do I get the bubble back? There we go. Look, something forgotten on the coffee table. I'm getting to it.
A large table with two huge vacuum-insulated thermal coffee.
Pick
You
up the
snatch
card.
up the red plastic card. It features a black contour of a crane lifting a container. The name, Etienne Hogarth.
Oh, good. This'll help. Okay. I should probably, quick save it. The desk has been cleaned out for the night. A taxidermy fish that tells the time. A smart man doesn't leave incriminating documents behind. There's nothing else to see? So this is where we're going to find Everett. Alright. Ooh. Let's see. Okay. What's this little box. More money, more money, more money, more money. Would you get out of the way so I could look at this thing, please?
Yes?
Nothing. Leave. Go, dude. So it's locked. What if I tried the bolt cutters? Ooh! Some more gloves. Okay. I'm excited. What do these do? +1 to half light. This is +1 to interfacing. And this is +1 to electrochemistry. Okay, I need to remember that. Let me see what they look like on. Oh my god, they look a lot better. But I do more interfacing lately than half light. I don't even remember what half light is. Let the body take control. Threaten people. Okay, so when I need to get tough, I can put on these fawn gloves. Alright, I did a lot, and I have something to go to later this morning, so this might be a good place to wrap it up. Ooh, hang on. Bubble. Whale Fjord, okay. Party bottles.
This is the Night Watchman's.
Alright, at least I've opened up some new territory to explore. Oh, the guy left. Man, yeah, all the people are gone. Interesting. Wow. I wonder if I can go see the gay. After 2100. Okay, I'm gonna go see him real quick because he's available. Let me save right here. I don't know when I'm gonna see him again. Those gays can be slippery. Sorry, that was a bad. All right, how do I do this? I wonder if she's changed too, because I have a feeling she's involved in the covering up of that paint. Let me talk to her real quick.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Okay, good. A maroon glow of light pollution rises from the east.
This door is made of metal, and no one answers.
He's supposed to be there.
Tomorrow at 9 p.m.
It's 10 p.m. Why isn't he there? I'm
No one
confused.
answers.
We should return tomorrow. Tomorrow at 9 p.m.
He's supposed to be there now. Hang on. Why is... He's supposed to be there. Let me go see this door again. What about that little card? I have some little electronic card. Alright, well, I don't know why the gay is not in his apartment. They said he was going to be back after 2100 and it's 2200. If you sleep and you can wake up.
And appears to be reinforced. No one answers.
We should return tomorrow.
I'm going to save it here. Alright, yes. Wednesday? You mean like a whole 24 hours? I did do a lot. I'm making a lot of progress, but I'm still frustrated. But I think I got things back on track for next time, so that's good. I don't know when I'll be out again. Maybe later today, and then I'll be there for the regular stream tomorrow. So I'll see everybody then. Take care. Have a great Sunday. It's the Sabbath. Remember to keep it holy or unholy, according to your preference. And I'll see you again for some more Disco Nightmare Inferno or some live stream and open panel on Monday. Talk to you then. Take care, everybody.